Hello, my name is Colin with WebStar Designs. In this video, I'm going to be talking about website layout and how your layout should differ whether you're on the mobile version of your site or the desktop version of your site. We're going to go all the way through the menu bar, all the way down through the main body of your site, to the title, all the way to the end, to see how your website should be laid out and the differences between different kinds of websites. So I'm going to get into the video and stay tuned. How's it going, guys? In this video, we're going to go over the layout of your website. So right here we're showing Applebee's and what they're doing. This is going to be the desktop version here. I'm also going to show you the mobile version, and in case you don't know, you want your website to be responsive. So whether you're doing, if you're looking at your website on a mobile, like on your phone, then you're going to want it to look differently than if you're looking at it on your desktop. And it's just to make it more visually appealing depending on what size screen you have. But getting into the layout of the desktop version, a lot of times what you're going to see first is the menu bar. So right up here in this gray is going to be the menu bar. And then you can see all of the different pages and things you can click on horizontally across the screen. And this is good to do in the desktop version. Now if you look at the mobile version, let's inspect. And this is going to show what the mobile version looks like. You really don't want to have that. So now you don't see a bunch of stuff going horizontally across the menu bar. You just got this this menu button, which will bring up a sidebar. And this is going to be better to do in the mobile version. So definitely make sure you don't have things going horizontally too much on the mobile version of your site, because it just makes everything too compact. So you want everything kind of just in one list down the site. You don't want to have more than two things beside each other, but really you just want to keep it one thing. So there's like a few spots like My Applebee's and Start Order, those are two things beside each other, and that's okay to do a little bit, but for the most part you want your site to be just a strip, one row right down the center, and it makes it easier to look at. So let's go back to the desktop. Let's get rid of developer tools. So after your menu, a lot of websites especially a lot of restaurant websites, hold on. So a lot of restaurants, you're gonna have a picture at the top, a big picture of the food you serve. Is a great thing to do if you have a restaurant. You can also do this with other websites too. But right after the menu bar, a lot of people will put a big picture right here, and it'll go from one corner to the other side of your window, and there won't be any margins on it or anything like that. It'll just be a big picture going all the way across your window. And really with the Applebee's website, it's all just, there's no margins really with it. It goes all the way across. You don't have to do this. Sometimes it's okay to do that, and it works out really well here. So if we look over the Lowe's one, there is a margin. So again, your menu bar, you do not want to have a margin on it. So this blue part here, it goes all the way across from one side to the other. There's no margin. And then getting down here, there is a little bit of a margin. So you see the white space in between the elements all the way down the page. It's a good idea to have a margin there. This one's kind of has a little bit of side-to-side scroll. You don't want to have this. So I wonder if it just didn't load right or what. Yeah. So you really don't want to have this bar here on the side where like you can scroll side to side. It doesn't do it too much, but you really don't want to have that on your website, because you only want people to scroll up and down. You don't want to have to make people scroll side to side to see stuff. But again, menu bar is going to be near the top of your website. Sometimes there'll be some additional stuff above it. So this Lowe's has this logo up here at the top. And it has the location and then a few extra links here. You don't have to do this, but sometimes if you want to have something that people can see quickly, you'll put some stuff up here. Applebee's does not have it. It just has the menu bar right away. A big picture here that goes all the way across. So Applebee's has that. A lot of restaurant websites will have that. It's a good thing to do to show off your food. This site does not have it. And what you'll see is that on the desktop version of a site, you're going to have things going all the way across the screen. So you've got like a horizontal row of stuff. Again, you do not want to have that on your mobile version, so I'm guessing if I look at the mobile version of this, it's going to kind of, well, it still kind of has it there, but I think you can kind of scroll, so that's okay. It's not really, that's alright to do. But as you go down, everything kind of straightens out, so it's all one row. You can do two things side by side, and that's okay. But for the most part, you want it to just be one long row. You can kind of side scroll here. There's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes it's okay to do that with e-commerce sites. But for the most part, it's just one row of things you can look at, click on, get details of, and that's the best way to do things. So I hope this video was helpful for you. If you need somebody to do this for your business and make sure it's done in a professional way, visit my website at Webstar Designs, and it's going to give you some information. So you can either call me directly, or if you don't want to do that, you can just hit the contact us page. And you'll be able to send a message to me and reach out about some future projects that you might need done. And that's it. So feel free to like and subscribe if you want to see more. I'm going to keep doing these breakdowns of websites, as well as talking about other things, whatever subject comes to mind. So stay tuned, and thank you for watching.